Okay, so this is the 1CoolThing board. The idea behind the 1CoolThing board is an opportunity for you to explicitly invite others into your classroom to show off maybe something that you're trying new for the first time, or maybe something you've done in the class for years that's one of your favorite activities. Maybe you just want to have an open invitation for people to see what you do in your class, so people have a better understanding of what's going on campus. So the basic idea of how it works, you can see it's going to be for the upcoming week. You'll see the days of the week and then the periods. And the guidelines are down below. Grab a Post-it note and write on there your name, the class period that you're inviting, or what the class is, the room number, and maybe you don't want people to come in through the entire class period. You could spell out what time period you want them to come in, and then a description and real short of what it is that you're going to be doing in class, and then just place that on the time period. And if it's multiple periods, you could just spell that out on the Post-it note. You don't need to give a ton of detail, but just enough for people to get an idea. We have an example here of what that could look like, and then that's it. So we have some norms. So say you're in here, you're passing by, and you see, oh man, that looks really cool. I want to check that out, and that happens to fall on my prep period. Well, then you can go into that classroom and after the fact, after you see that, come back in, grab a Post-it note, and then give that person a shout out for something that you took from the experience, something that you had as an aha. We have some norms here, so it can be pretty intimidating for both the person walking into the class and for the person who's hosting. So we want to have some clear expectations of the guidelines for that. So if you're coming in, we have a norm of be invisible. Try to act invisible so you're not disruptive to the class. Only focus on the positive. Show gratitude to the host, because it does take courage to actively invite people into the class. Be open-minded. They might be an entirely different style of teacher than you, so be open-minded to discovering one cool thing that might change what you do. And if you feel like there's a better norm or something you'd like to add, feel free to add your own norms. This is all of ours together, and we want to have a culture of feeling comfortable enough to walk into the classroom. Now, there's also going to be paired with this, everyone's going to get a magnet that is kind of like an open invitation. So this magnet can go on your door. So maybe you're not together enough to put a Post-it note on here, but you do always have an open door policy, but maybe your door isn't always open. We'll take this magnet and put it on your door, and then this will be a symbol that, say somebody's walking back from the copy room, they walk past your room and they see this on the door. You know what, maybe I'm going to drop in for 5 minutes and see what they're doing. So everybody will get one of these on their door, and then you have, this is your kind of symbol that you're okay with them coming in. If it's a test day and it's not a good time, then you can take that off the door. But I want to encourage you to really keep this on your door and really foster that culture of collaboration and innovation, getting us to learn from each other and celebrate all the cool things that we do day in and day out. I've found already working with teachers that a lot of people don't give themselves enough credit for what they do in their class. So don't feel like what you're inviting somebody in to see is the most stellar, amazing lesson. It could just be your everyday lesson, but something worth showcasing and celebrating. So check it out, try it. I encourage you to add on here, and I hope we can learn from each other. All right, thanks.